Hi guys, I'm Shmee, hello and welcome back to the channel where you join me here on a beautiful day in the Eifel Mountains, a sunny winter's day at the Nürburgring, because today it is time to go out for my 100th lap on the green hell. And of course, I am going to be taking the SLS Black Series, which is absolutely filthy. It has done 18,000 kilometers since it was last back in the UK, a gigantic trip, and as it happens, these guys are here as well. Robert and Misha, they're going to be going out in the MR.
I think so, yeah.
Going in MR for our last lap of the year. Talking about things, how the year was definitely a very challenging year, but it was a very good year. I hope for you as well.
Oh, you bet. It's going to be firstly lap 99 for me, and then lap 100. Maybe you'll come in.
I would love to join you. It's going to be a very special occasion. Thank you very much for inviting.
Right, so we'll get all this cracking on. Need to get the car prepped, and then lap 100 at the Nürburgring. I can tell you right now that this car has been sitting outside overnight. It is very, very cold despite being sunny, which means the cold start in a moment is about to sound absolutely mental. Let's actually come through. I need to empty out one or two things before we do go on out and sort out the tyre pressures as well. But we'll take a listen to the cold start here. Oh, that sounded good, and as you can tell, I am approaching towards my next service because this car has now done a lot of kilometers. It will be about 18,000 when I get it back home. It was way back in summer that I brought it over. I brought it to the Nürburgring. This was my first stop. Well, today it's time to go and do the basically last lap of the season with this car. There might be time to squeeze in one or two more. In any case, I'm excited. SLS on the Nürburgring.
All right, Misha is here. It is like old times. It's like old times, but this time a very special occasion.
I'm sure you don't remember your 100th lap.
Oh, dude, no. I mean, you're the only person, well, one of the few persons that I know that keeps track of every single lap.
Yeah.
And in a way, I wish that I would be doing that for myself, but yeah.
It was one of those, after I'd done about 20, it was like, I'm going to try and track back and write them all down. So I worked out every lap I'd ever done, and then I just write them down since then.
Yeah.
So now I know this is, well, this car's done probably, what, 7, 8, 9 laps or so. But yeah, let's go straight away into manual. No, maybe not sport traction. AMG displays. Yeah, I think we'll keep it in normal traction, to be honest. I don't trust myself in this slightly
damp conditions as well on the track.
Yeah, it's not the best for a car like this.
Yeah, but I'm actually curious to know if your audience thinks that this would be your 100th lap, because you spent so much time at the ring this year. You would expect that some people do like 70 laps on the weekend sometimes, you know, that you would think like that this year alone you've probably done like 500 laps.
No, this is number 100. This is number 100, but I think I'd only done 32 or 33 before this year.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny, you know, there's so much to learn. Even I'm still at the relatively early stages of learning the place, because you see a day like today, slightly different conditions, and it's a different game. It's a different playing field.
And especially with different car, every car reacts differently. Every tire, every track surface, different conditions.
And coming out every time in a different car as well means you have a little bit of an adjustment to try and work out what's going on.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, I keep saying it always, like on my channel, like whenever you drive by, I say quietly in the camera, it's so good to see Tim progressing and enjoying the Nürburgring so much. And yeah, you've done a great job over the years, over like those 100 laps. You grew tremendously. I mean, by now, I mean, we shouldn't be talking about lap times, but
yeah, they're getting quick on the track days.
Yes,
they're getting quick.
Yeah, you're getting very quick.
Not in a day like today, though. Today is like
absolutely.
Safety does it.
Just cruising, enjoying the track and making the most of it.
Oh, that looks nice.
That's exactly. It's
green GTR Pro
with some
cool.
It's nice.
Oh yeah, lap ticket.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So you said that before this year you done 32 laps or something?
About that, yeah. About that.
So basically now you did 68 this year.
Basically.
You're almost at the break-even point where you should have bought a year ticket.
Almost.
So
right on. Do you know the trick here to do this?
Tell me. So you don't have to roll the window
SLS problems,
down.
yeah. So you don't have to try and lean awkwardly out of a window with a camera on it.
Yep. Okay. So do you think that you're gonna like buy a year ticket for next year then?
We'll have to see what the world has in store. It's been a funny one, because obviously this year I intended to spend a bit more time here with you at the Nürburgring, but not this much, because other travel plans were rather shelved. So
True.
we just came back to our place in Germany and spent the whole year basically here, and the Nürburgring was still up and operating, so what a fantastic place for all of this. But what I know so far today is that it gets very slippy very quickly.
Oh, the noise of the V8. Oh yes.
Do you know what? This might not be as fast as the newer cars.
It doesn't matter, like I said, it's enjoying. So 100 laps.
Yeah.
Maybe let's go over the cars that you left of your car collection here on the ring.
I don't actually know, obviously. I could look at my list and see exactly which cars have been here. The first car I brought around was my 12C. The first car of mine that you came in?
Focus RS?
The blue Focus RS. You've been in the blue Focus
Actually,
RS?
that's me. It was Boris.
Yes! Way back then, the days of Boris. Okay, so the 12C came around. I don't think I ever brought my 650S or 675 LT, but in recent years, pretty much all of my cars have, with the exception of just 2 of the cars in the garage at the moment, actually. But I think it's pretty much become a rite of passage that any new car comes straight here to come and do a lap. Yeah, I'm super conscious today of where the
wet patches are, where
Yeah.
the grip is. Well, that's good, always to keep your head. Don't think like, oh, I've done 100 laps, I know the Nürburgring by heart now, I can just go and send it.
yeah, there's no resetting like in a computer game.
No,
You
exactly.
don't just press menu, start again.
So, which cars haven't done a lap of the Nürburgring so far then?
Well, the only 2 this year that were in the garage that never came here, actually in the whole year, were my Ferrari GTC Corso and the orange Heritage Ford Focus RS. Whoa, sippy. That's basically because they didn't come here when the ring was open. I had the Lusso in Europe in January, February, March, but before the season really began. And then I had the Heritage RS, which has been out of the UK all year. But every other car, I think this year I probably brought 8, maybe 9 of my cars for laps on the ring in one season. Yeah, which was not the plans over Christmas when I was determining what this year would have in store. It was not that.
Yeah. Now, you have also quite some cars coming up, and I think that the answer to this one is going to be pretty obvious, but I still want to hear it from you. Which car are you the most excited of the upcoming cars to do a lap in?
The GT Black Series.
Absolutely.
I knew that's what I was going to say.
I knew
Even
it.
though there are other things that people watching don't necessarily know about.
Yes, yes.
But the GT Black Series, especially if they do a lap record with it, it would be so special to come here with a lap record car. Obviously not a lap record pace, especially not during TF, but just to know what the car is capable of in its normal form. I think it's, you know, these kind of cars are built to be driven, used, driven pretty hard, and it's really satisfying to be able to do so, to not just have them as garage queens.
Absolutely. And again, I think that I can speak on behalf of all of your audience. It's a very cool thing that you are not just a car collector in a traditional sense, you're actually enjoying your cars and sharing this enjoyment with your audience and just take them out, go for laps. Even this is probably, well, you have many unique cars, but this is probably like the most unique and personalized car at this point. You're not afraid of taking it out in these tricky conditions.
And you know what the funny thing is? I was working this out. This car's done, or will have done when I get it back to the UK, 18,000 kilometers in 5 months.
Wow.
I think most SLS Black Series don't do 18,000 kilometers in their lifetimes.
That's a thing to think about. Now, another topic that I always keep asking, and I hope you're going to answer positively at some point to that question. Now that your skill is up there, what's up with racing?
Do you know what? I think now that I know this place a little bit better, we are approaching the time to join you in a race at some point. At some point, maybe next year, depending what the races do. Obviously the schedules, we don't know at the moment what next year is going to entail, but
Yeah.
I'd actually quite enjoy it here, because this is quickly becoming, well, it is the track in the world that I've done the most miles on, for sure. Not necessarily the most laps, just due to the length of the lap. But yeah, I feel like I know it quite well.
Exactly, you know decently enough, because at the end of the day, you have the majority of people who are driving here races. They are also gentlemen drivers. They are also people with not that much of experience or that unique, so to say, setting that they live here and know the track with the back of their hand. A lot of people also just start and go out here and just start somewhere. So at the end of the day, like when you start driving RCN, it's also just about just have fun mostly. So it would be cool to go out and just go do a race together and see if we can get hooked to that, and then we'll go from there.
I love how you're trying to talk over the noise of the V8.
Yeah, I know,
It's difficult.
I know there are going to be lots of comments like, hey, why didn't you use external microphone for this one?
Yeah.
Going into the carousel. Is that going to be our thumbnail?
Bump, 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 bump,
Bumpy,
bump,
bumpy, bumpy. I actually don't know if I had a lap with you here already in the Black Series before.
I was trying to remember as well, and I don't think you have.
I think it's the
I
first
shot
time.
quite a few videos with Robert, but that was when you weren't here.
Yes, it's when I was back in Croatia for 3 months. Yeah, no, the car is very well set up. It's very enjoyable. It's very emotional.
You could make it more aggressive.
Yeah, but why would you? It's already, as you can see, wants to dance around.
It is actually insane how slippy it is, considering it's a blue sky. You
Yeah.
just think it's going to be completely dry. So remember when? But I do enjoy it when it's like this. A winter's day, not that busy.
Yeah. Yeah, the scenery this time of the year is absolutely amazing with the yellow leaves, orange leaves, all the colors of the nature. It's so great. It's like the best time of year to get your pictures. Speaking of pictures, how many pictures have you bought this year on Race
Race
Tracker?
tracker. I think it's a good 30, 40. Pictures of every car. The amazing photographers around here. Respect to them. Getting all the shots up on the day that you can buy online.
Yeah. Sometimes it's also good to be quiet and enjoy.
That's true. And for me to concentrate.
Oh yeah. Let's not forget that.
Thing is, I know what it's like on a video, and you do too, of course. When the engine isn't screaming at maximum RPM all the time, it feels like you're going so slow.
Oh yeah.
But I can tell you, this is for the grip we have.
It's fast. It's significantly fast. It's very good. Now we are approaching the last corner
Wow.
of the 100th lap.
Yeah, that feels cool.
Your first thoughts?
Do you know what? Let's go do another 100. That's my first thoughts.
That's a very nice spot to end this lap on. Another 100, after that another 100, and thousands.
For sure. An honour to have had you with me. Thanks for joining for lap 100. And thank you everyone for watching lap 100.
Thank you for this invitation, for sharing this special moment. Looking forward to our number 1000.
Bring it on.
And to our first race lap together.
Yes.
Well, it's not going to be together, but like, you
Same
know what I
team.
mean. Same team.
Okay, I went and did another just for fun, which is going to be on Misha's channel, but he's now heading out for some other laps as well. But there we go, lap 99, 100, 101. Robert's LT Spider chilling inside. SLS desperately in need of a clean. This car is absolutely filthy. You can see the heat actually coming out of it in the air as well. But yeah, I've enjoyed this. On the last lap, actually, we did slightly catch the front. I wonder if we've managed, if I've gone and broken this again. Yes, I have. Apparently the Nordschleife is the destroyer of those plastic things. I can't believe I've done it again. I can't believe I've done it again. Basically, the weight of the front mid-engine, obviously on this corner, when you're going around the carousel, means that this cheap, I mean, it's about 30 euros or so, plastic part gets crunched, and now I need another one. Typical. Oh well. Souvenir, hey? Souvenir of some fun and games with this car here in Nürburg at the end of a season of many laps, over 70 laps or so, I guess. Well, about 70 laps in total. Yeah, just awesome, just awesome. Big thanks to Robert, big thanks to Misha for being part of the laps, big thanks to Misha for coming out on that lap as well. I'm not sure how many we've done together, but do check out his channel as well for some more fun, slightly quicker fun, I guess, because it's drying on lap 101. That's it for now though. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, I appreciate your support an awful lot, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.